Exactly everything.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Wow, they both had exactly the same idea a frame earlier there for BasicS.
Now, BasicS having an early lead is a big deal for Starfire because she's a defensive powerhouse, exactly like Ketchup and Mustard said.
Yeah, definitely wants to keep screen control, and that's happening right now. In the past, we've seen people try to, mirror match Tweedy with the same character, and that has not worked out for them.
Even SonicFox.
Yeah, even Fox.
He bodied SonicFox so hard, he told him to keep picking him. The community at large, they really feel Starfire is one of the strongest characters in the game, and Tweedy's consistently said, she's good, but she's not great.
Right.
I'm great. And I'll prove it by beating all of you.
Well, BasicS is trying to give him a run for his money right now.
And he has actually lost his lead, just not through any big hits, it's just her chip damage is enormous.
That full screen whip punish right there. Trying to chip it out, not quite there. Oh, tried to keep it up. Little gutsy. First life bar going to Tweedy.
Essentially couldn't be closer though. Like BasicS could easily, yep, there you go.
Keep your hands off my Grebnax.
Now, interestingly, though, BasicS has significantly more meter, although she's going to build it pretty quickly. Oh, wow.
Wow, these guys,
a true mirror match.
Look, yeah, you can really tell that they've played it against each other a lot. They have such similar ideas on timings.
And Tweedy has given full props. This is why he's so good at the mirror. This is why he's beating everyone like HoneyBee and Sonic. He's like, I play this dude every day. A lot of these younger online guys, they wake up in the morning, start playing online all day.
Ooh, here we go. No, not quite there. Yeah, I did talk with BasicS about that. He actually said that he usually plays at night, and so playing in the morning is going to be a challenge for him.
That's a good point, yeah.
Oh, here we go!
Oh, wow, excellent meter from roll. It's kind of
any chip is so big right now. Oh, it actually hit, but not quite dead. Any chip? Anything?
And they don't have meter to do chip.
No, yeah, no. Oh my God!
Anti-air.
I think that was preemptive, yeah.
I think that was preemptive. Her anti-air is tremendous, but a lot of it is preemptive. Like, it really covers the sky, but she has to really guess they're going to jump.
For sure. Tweedy starting off a little. Yeah, he was looking for a jump right there with that back two. Moving forward, fantastic jumping three.
Pretty big damage.
Oh, and he chooses not to end in the blast to get distance. He'd rather go in. Controlling space right here is Tweedy. This is such a tough range, even in the mirror match. You can't move backwards.
Her 4-3 is pretty tough to react to. It's a really good overhead.
Just in time, little interruption comes. BasicS trying to find the moment.
Man,
almost even on life.
Dead even, yeah.
Okay.
Starlight, star.
This time Tweedy has a bigger lead than he did last time, but still, one jump three could even it up.
And while from distance, she tends not to deal a lot of damage. There are some situations where she can really pump it out.
Right, and it's not like a burst damage, but it really adds up as you're trying to get it. You might lose 30% because you're trying to get it.
Well, right now it seems like BasicS feels that he needs to get in, and Tweedy's really taking advantage of that.
And fighting game 101 with zoning is when you feel like you need to get in, you start making mistakes.
Correct,
like it starts snowballing.
Why do you not yield? Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
Yeah, it's all about trying to fluster the opponent. Got a couple of bars here for BasicS.
And Tweedy is the community's villain. He feeds off that. The madder you get, right now he knows the stream chat is booing him, and it's making him play better.
They might be booing both of these guys right now.
That's true.
All right, taking the life bar there is BasicS. He's got a couple of bars. He's been consistently ahead on meter.
Unfortunately, he's also already used his clash, so...
Right. Yeah, he can't afford trades like this.
And he's probably starting to go for unclashable damage, but we're definitely at the point where it's going to be hard for him.
Yeah, zoning right now is not going to cut it. He needs to get in and make something happen up close.
And I'm sure he's noticed he's very close to the corner, and Tweedy knew he was close to the corner and bailed out. Very smart.
There you go.
Like, that Tamarinian charge there, I'm sure was, if it hits, that's nice, and if not, I'm out of the corner.
For sure, yeah. The mobility that she has is a big part of why she's strong. Trying to move in now, safety.
Right, she uses the bar meter to do the meter when to stay safe.
A little bit left, a little bit left. Oh, he's trying to bait something. The chip. There it is.
Yeah,
Did it matter? Good question. It seemed to me like in the way that they played that second game that Tweedy was the more confident one.
Which makes sense with all the experience. Tweedy was a very good MKX player towards the end of the game's life. Has a ton of tournament experience and a ton of confidence.
Here we see BasicS. He's looking for the high and got underneath it.
That'll be a good lead to start.
Here we go. Pressuring in the corner.
Oh,
nice timing.
That was an excellent error.
Wow, what a call. Okay.
Oh,
Thrown back into the corner. That's a big swing right there. That corner.
That's very smart with Tweedy. But BasicS has a huge lead here.
Look at this. This is more of a life lead than Tweedy had in the previous game.
Yeah, it's like the life leads keep getting bigger, yet the games remain as close.
Wow, just like
that life lead already might be gone.
Great stuff.
Excellent.
Reaction right there.
You can see both players are doing a tremendous job with their preemptive anti-airs.
There you go, though. That's the problem. If you whiff, you're going to get punished on landing recovery.
When you whiff a jump attack, you have a ton of recovery.
Didn't press the button. Must have known what was coming.
It's one of the classic things about the Injustice engine is you do the jump one. If you think they're going to jump, if the opponent doesn't jump, then you get a huge punish.
Goes for the grab. BasicS just controlling the stage right now.
Oh,
yeah, look at this.
Dash.
And now BasicS knows that it's on Tweedy to make this comeback, so BasicS is trying to maintain the space, but Tweedy's in.
See, he's just backdashing away.
And he's threatening with the big machine back here. Whatever's going on with that thing. And now the threat of it comes, yeah.
Oh, that science equipment.
Underneath the sparks.
And neither have actually used Clash, if you look. She's
no,
not
right.
really a character that... there you go, for the back three instead of a combo.
Denied it, not clashable.
That could be a game changer.
Oh, the grab!
Oh, that is a high-risk option.
Who freezes out the first? Chip! Oh, he walked into it! He walked into it!
His understanding of comeback. Like, you wouldn't think her comeback is that great because she's a zoner, but he makes it work. He'll start getting bolder and bolder. Again, BasicS extremely aggressive at the beginning of the match.
Oh, that worked out for him last time.
Man, they're just tearing up Superman's old home. It's like he's not there now, he's in prison, so they're just having a house party and wrecking it.
Well, Tweedy didn't bring him out to play.
Wow, he is going in.
A little bit of distance, but distance right now I think is not necessarily what BasicS wants. Oh, maybe now. Oh, what a timing on the roll!
That was excellent. The meter burn roll is invincible, so you'll see it a lot against projectiles, and it's kind of a risky way to try to get in. It's something you have to keep in the back of the mind when you're a zoner.
Brought out the down two. Tweedy smelling blood, I think.
Toddler milk.
All right, BasicS really... Oh, never mind. I was about to say he's being cornered, and he went for it.
Got a little bit of a conversion. I like it. Gets pushed out. Chip? Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're dead even on bar and essentially even on character power. And managing her character power is obviously one of the biggest things about her.
Definitely. Right now, Tweedy doing a great job of it. Holding that corner position, not usually where you want to be in fighting games, but Tweedy's making it work.
Feeling starstruck? Soak up some sun.
Is that 2-1? Yes. Oh, that's what they spent. Both giving up a lot of bar on that. Tweedy already has one.
BasicS having used that clash, he's in a dangerous position. He's going to definitely have to avoid Tweedy doing a clash because Tweedy will spend the bar.
Himself in there. Okay, it worked.
He's going for pressure instead of a combo.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, that's huge.
And he went for the hit.
Feel the
Yeah, I don't know if that was on purpose or if he just, I want to get...
fire.
The thought process there may be, I'll lose the clash and at least he won't have bar.
That could be.
It's one of the most interesting aspects of the clash mechanic.
So now it's on BasicS to try to move forward a little bit here. Doesn't want to be obvious with his approach. Could have run into that back two, but did not.
Both are also low on character power.
Look at this, BasicS. There you go, Tweedy closing it out. That was that. 3-1 for Tweedy.
Now, I don't know how you feel about this match, but to me, this is going to be Flash having a very hard time getting his game going.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Adam is such a weird, scrambly distance character. You know, it's not a traditional zoner by any stretch, but just away a lot of the time, harassing you and making you want to come in frustrating ways. Or being frustrating in terms of his approach. Like this.
And when you get in, his down three and his character power really beat a lot of your highs and mids. It's incredibly irritating.
That said, if Flash finds a hit, it's one more hit to the end of the life bar.
This is not a bad life deficit for HoneyBee.
No, it's totally doable. He's about to get halfway to evening it up right here. Yeah, look at this. One more hit. Oh!
I mean, they are. In fact, he is now going to get the life lead. This is classic HoneyBee. This is what he's been doing for years now. He did it with Devore and MKX.
Right.
Injustice 1, he takes his time, and the whole time, you know you're dead.
Oh, nice blocking, and the punish comes. Very tough to block that whole thing. Okay, there escapes out, spending 2 bars on it.
Yeah, he just played that perfectly. That's kind of the thing you can do to irritate Flash, is just crouch block and just take it. And eventually, he'll just have to go for the overhead or a throw. sets up some science, but Barry, a man of science himself, just runs through it. Oh, I really like HoneyBee going under that.
Yeah. Move forward wherever you can.
Yeah, and when you play a melee character like that, basically 80% of your skill set is dealing with what the other person is doing. Their projectiles.
See if you can block again. It was okay. The grab attack.
Wow.
Okay, but look,
we're on meta level 2.
Amazing tech, but that does mean that Gur is safe.
That also means Gur now thinks, oh, we're teching throws now. We're doing that. That's
right.
what we're doing.
Oh, the range.
That Sonic Pound. And he's super close to the corner.
Okay, here it comes.
We're on meta level 3 now. HoneyBee knew he was near the corner, knew he would try to teleport out. Waited and punished it.
They both spent it all. 3 and 3. Patience there. And immediately it goes into the trait. Into what?
Oh,
okay.
He didn't go for the throw this time.
It was a risk. Yeah, he was going to just hold it till the end. Could have been bad news for this. Might be it. Should be. No, three drops.
It's okay, though. It's okay.
That was really nice.
He seemingly has wanted to change stages. I don't know if he just wanted a break or he actually doesn't like that stage.
Ooh, one for the tech. Oh, way too far.
Man, he is really using that running man stance.
Oh, that makes sense, right? Getting in there. Damage for him here. Bad spot for Gur to wake up in. After losing what? 620?
Oh.
Threatening with cans, no nothing.
And Gur using the character power just to get out of the corner and get some. But he gets
no
punished.
meter though. And then just the chip will do it.
Told you I was fast.
So as Adam keeps that trait going, it gets riskier and riskier. If you block the whole way, he's very punishable at the end.
Now
Trying to control the corner.
Shenanigans. Oh, all that beer and signs.
Okay, there it is. Nice down 2. Yeah, he knew exactly what was coming.
Down 2 is definitely one of the best.
Backdash. You see, Gur really just wants to get away. That's the character. And HoneyBee is not letting him do it.
HoneyBee is now switched to making every right guess.
Better do it quick.
Yeah, it's not looking great for Gur right now. Who spends 2. He's going to get a little bit of health back. Was hoping to see the approach there. Nothing came, and now it's on HoneyBee to block it out. The grab this time, the tech again.
I was about to say HoneyBee will probably play it conservative and just take the throw, and that shows me what I know. He actually went for the throw tech.
Okay.
That's confidence.
He can't get through. I mean, he can get through that, but he'll die on the way. Oh, and he put himself into it? Was that what happened? Damage over time if you get through that.
Smelly cloud. Oh.
Yeah, you saw him take a little bit of damage there as he walked in, but not enough to matter. Here it is.
This is going to be huge.
It'll ton of damage.
Very challenging.
The setup comes. Ooh, that's going to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, you look. I mean, you might.
Than if HoneyBee was.
Okay.
I think Gur gets better the happier he is, and the worse the more emo he is.
He tried to, I think, get the throw bait there, but HoneyBee was totally ready. His defense is amazing this game, this set. Good blocks. And right back in there immediately. HoneyBee just not letting go. Gur's in trouble.
Yeah, Gur's in a lot of trouble here. He really needs to try to get away, calm down.
Ooh! And only a down 1.
He got away with that teleport.
Coming in. See if that defense holds up. Look at his defense consistently here. I got a little bit of a punish.
You know him and his brother have training mode, human versus human, against Adam for like 2 weeks straight to prepare for this.
And it's really paying off.
And one of the unique things about a bracket like this is you know who you're going to play with a lot of time.
Exactly, yeah.
That Bruce Wayne prep time.
Oh, man, that could have been more there for Gur. So he's dropping a little bit here. Down 2, that's a great trade for HoneyBee in this situation. He's got the corner.
Yeah, this is all HoneyBee.
You know, there's the clash. And he has 4 bars, so he can get however much life he wants. Well, unless HoneyBee spends. No, okay.
No, and HoneyBee decided not to spend. Yeah, he's definitely feeling himself.
So it's such a life lead for him.
And that'll be a huge punish.
Yeah, this is big time. As that trait slowly recovers. Push block, that's a bar spent underneath. But to what end? Does this matter? Again, the tech?
Yeah.
This defense!
Wow. Gur's got to realize that and mix it up.
Well, we saw him. Oh, that should do it. We did see him seemingly go for a throw bait earlier in this game, but that's
ground pound. And I'm sure it's the frustration of how good Flash's mobility is at dealing with that stuff.
He did in the first game use ground pound a couple times, but there was a Sonic Pound over it 2 or 3 times. On reaction.
Just done such a great job of dealing with everything that Gur uses.
Yeah. Unblockable there. So maybe the adaptation here for Gur is a little bit more offense. We'll see if he stays in.
Yeah, just say, all right, I'm not beating him mid-screen, so I'll just try to go in.
Right, yeah. If the screen control's not working out, then you have other options. But right now, getting comboed, HoneyBee, some good damage for himself into the corner. Patience right there.
Let's see how Gur gets out of the corner if he
Look
can.
at Gur's defense, all right. And then blocks the overhead.
You can't block forever, though. But he does save himself from the combo.
Try to get a whiff punish.
And he is just waiting for his character card.
God, he is harassed right now. And
unfortunately, HoneyBee was knocked down.
Maintaining it.
There you go.
Finally, the grab comes. That means Adam gets to recover safely. And he's back to the screen control. No, okay, strings finally. Threatening a little bit, but this is not terribly threatening to HoneyBee.
You absolutely called that he's going for more aggressive, but it's not actually doing a lot. But he actually does have the life lead here.
That's true. And a big part of that is his excellent defense. And that's enough.
Next time, try stretch.
So even though Gur has looked stronger, better moving forward, better defense, still very even in life. It has not been a big advantage for him.
Unfortunately, he is going to have a long cooldown for his character power to come back. Oh, good down two.
There you go.
Yeah, he's back in this.
See what he can get out of this.
Flash is super dangerous, though.
Oh, I love
those tornado hands.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea there, but just didn't quite have the range. Was hoping that Gur would move forward. Ooh, nice anti-air.
Anti-air. HoneyBee wanted nothing of that.
A little curious, though, I think, to spend 2 bars to get out of that. Away, away. Okay, the final hit. That was risky.
And Gur's sitting on super.
That's true, yeah. If you can find a big moment right here, you can just close out the game.
Gur's definitely not afraid to do it.
Here he goes.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and a couple of hits. All that's gravy for him right now. But he can't get complacent.
Oh, man.
The crawler.
Gur is definitely rebounded. He is back in this. He's gonna have to
Oh,
survive.
yeah, you can't block that. You can't block that.
He got it. I told there are 2 things Gur will never pass up. Super move and a game is how much better. You know, a year ago, Adam was like, oh my God, you can't do anything. It's
right.
Crazy.
And definitely still good, but as you can see, if you put in the work defensively,
right.
You can make it count.
And I feel the same way about Flash, where, you know, last year people were like, my God, he's broken. And it's like,
There's
well.
overhead. There's been so much crouch blocking that we've seen finally from HoneyBee, a couple of overheads. The setup, walking out of there, that little boy.
Walking out of the corner. And there you go. Here's patent good Gur. This is Gur at his happiest.
There's a lot of implied threat right there. Okay, here it comes. Into the corner, a little bit of damage. Safety as well.
Oh,
nice!
Excellent. I love the sound of that science, that ding ding.
Here it is. That should close out the life bar. So HoneyBee gets to match point.
Gur does have his character power and could easily win this round.
And he immediately goes into it. He's going to try to make something else happen. The tech comes!
Oh, great
jump
comeback.
3, amazing button. Again, he's hoping for jump 3.
Can't get rid of this pixel.
Oh my God, it's killing him. You know Gur wants it so badly. Oh, he's trying to jump back, jump 3.
Yep,
yeah, that's what he does.
Now that's unfortunate. You did win the round, so it's the right decision. And we got to hear him with his high voice during the end of the round.
Here it is. Confirm comes. Yeah, and there's the clash from Gur. He's fully stocked on meter. He's been spending 2. No, it's 3 this time.
Yeah, I expected 2 as well.
Well, he ran all the way in there. Underneath it. For Gur, it has to be these individual hits to make this comeback happen. For HoneyBee, if he can find 2 hits, he's going to get the kill. Right. Here's 1.
And this is huge. HoneyBee's got to be feeling extreme. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Activation comes.
HoneyBee's got to survive this one. Okay. Oh, wow. That's huge for Gur. Not a lot of damage. You're exactly right. It's going to be
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. He keeps it unclashable. The crawler.
Oh, very smart.
Great blocking. Each of these individual hits. All of a sudden, oh, they both did it. Is that enough?
That might be it.
I think that's going to be enough. It is.
Wow. What a set. Well, at IPS, I guess I've done well. It's like, well, you're in winner's top 8 of Evolution. Yeah. You've done well.
Yeah. He told me afterward that he was like, man, you know, I would trade this to be a commentator. And I was like, I would make that trade instantly, of course. Yeah.
HappyPow barely made the IPS finals. In fact, at one point, he'd essentially quit. He was doing emo tweets, woe is me, I'm so bad. He gave it another chance, here he is.
He got 5th via analogy. Other than that, just outside of top 8 a couple of times.
And Rewind's gone with Blue Beetle, one of his key characters. Blue Beetle is a perfect example of a character that took about a year to figure out.
For sure, yeah, but developed into a very interesting character.
Yeah,
very mobile, great offense, great zoning too if you want to play that way.
He's very well-rounded. Like, nothing stands out about him as cheap. Like, there's not like a bullet point, well, this is what he does that's good.
I feel like some of his offense is pretty cheap, dude.
A little bit of everything. Well, what I mean is it's not as simple as like Superman's 4-2-3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, man, the drop right there. Okay, overhead, not the rest. Just underneath it, he's trying to run in between, just possible, but missed timing.
And that's one thing that's going to be tough for HappyPow is don't get emotional. Don't get frustrated.
I was just going to say the clash. He did wait a few hits for that clash.
I am so blogging about this.
But look at the life lead right now. 4 bars and, okay, 2 back, 25. He's got to make the offense work. Okay, maybe the start here.
He could win this whole round if he guesses right.
That's true. Very close to doing it.
Let's see how he tries to get up.
Great block.
Oh,
no whip punish, unfortunately. Wow, awesome keep up. Look at that mobility.
Trying to corner him again.
Ooh. Rewind so ready. The drop, though. Out of the sky. Safe right there is Rewind. And that was the meter burn, so you can't duck under that. We'll see. Back into it here. Some more pressure here from Rewind.
Yeah, and Rewind just going in.
Ooh, that jump one. Out of the air. Okay, nice.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, good stuff right here. And turns it into meaningful damage as well. Very nice. Overhead. Boy. Nice, yes.
All right, this is exactly what he needed to do the first game, and now he's doing it.
This is ideal. This is the ideal start.
So you're just about 3 minutes behind, but you're now where you need to be for sure.
Yes. Okay, expected that approach. Rewind just like that. Gets the corner for himself. Restand, big plus.
Oh, good block.
Nice. Yeah, he's so many overhead options there.
Blue Beetle is his offense in the corner. It can be very overwhelming.
Here it is.
Oh,
what a
excellent
jump! And okay, the clash immediately comes. This is going to take away that trait for a while from Flash. Although HappyPow can deal damage, and he does.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about the clash mechanic is since it resets cooldowns, sometimes players will do it with that in mind, not just positioning or life.
Definitely.
No, Kajida, I'm not killing him.
Threatening there. Okay, goes for the slide. What? What a whip punish! Look at that! The delay comes. Rewind, keeping his eyes open on everything here. Oh, whip punish! Yes, he did! Oh, this is legit. Oh, big punish! Oh my gosh!
3 mistakes in a row!
There was such a big chance! Great block. Okay, there's a down 2. It's not going to be a ton of damage.
HappyPow still hasn't clashed.
Overhead.
And Rewind's probably not going to give him
again.
He's not
he didn't give him a chance. Wow, what a comeback! Look, I'm telling you, you got to look back to Shield Bash, and he's hanging out there. And that was in trade. That was in Flash trade.
I think both kind of panicked. Like, whoa, we're both making mistakes. Let's have a gentleman's agreement not to punish him.
Yeah. There you go.
He's going for it.
Here it is. Keep it up.
More than HoneyBee, he is way more liberal at how he uses character power. Like, HoneyBee likes to use it for combos, and HappyPow will just do it. That's one of the main reasons they're very, very different in play styles.
Here's the pressure, trying for the wake up. That trade's fine for HappyPow right there, as long as you're not dealing with that Beetle pressure. He is again. And Chip will do it. Here's a big chance!
All right, here we go.
Gotta take them around. Easy stuff. No!
Oh, no!
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting scared for him.
That was almost a disaster.
Yes. But any chip will do it. Oh, why not? I guess if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. So he was hoping to see something whiff. Nothing came. Yeah, I like that trait call because if you get hit, you're dead anyway.
Yeah. That was a really good use of risk reward to just go for it, but also it made sense. I really like the way he's been using that move. It's an extremely fast move.
Yeah.
You don't really often see Flash players just throw it out like that.
Hoping to catch ducking again, no. Oh, he's in there!
I love it. A rare bit of kind of backing off for
You're
HappyPow.
slipping, brah.
Okay, so waited until his opponent had spent a bar. Here it is. Rewind, getting 25 back. And ducking and patience here for HappyPow.
Yeah, he's completely turned it around how he's dealing with the neutral here. This is definitely the best he's played in that mid-range.
Had a big chance on the whiff punish. Mobility. Great blocks overhead, yes. Lots of bar being spent. All of a sudden, the lively for... Oh, he touched him just barely. That's a trait lost.
Justice still means something to me.
HappyPow's only going to have a couple of those risks left.
Might be 2 on this one, yes.
And he has a long, long wait for his character power.
That's true. Although, oh, good hat. Here's a big chance, big
is gonna
chance.
be huge.
Keeping his eyes open on where he was on the screen, gets the background bounce. Jumping away, rewind, resetting the situation. Overhead,
Wow.
here it is.
I was about to say Rewind might start playing conservatively, and he proved me wrong and just went.
Exactly the opposite, right? Gotta convert. He had a chance
Might be
last
it.
game.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
did not come all the way here to go 0-3 in his first match.
And we're seeing more patience from him, which I like a lot.
He has completely turned it around. He
Great
went
block.
from getting hit by every fireball imaginable to just very patiently ducking under him.
Oh, nice. Again, he calls out the approach. It's not punishable. It's just that HappyPow wanted to try the offense.
Yeah, one of the keys to playing fundamentals in Injustice is to know that mid-range where their only option is to dash, do a slow long-range move, or to jump, and to preemptively put your move out there to beat it.
There's the, oh, get him on the other side. Not quite.
There's always going to be like this mid-range dead zone for a character where you know they're not going to walk in. You just make a guess on what they're going to do.
That's certainly not the name of the game for Flash.
Getting the hang of this.
So big life lead here for Rewind, and what he hopes is the last game of the set. Not quite there. The whip punish comes.
For HappyPow, he's got a
Oh, big
that's a
chance!
huge chance.
And he's making it count.
He just took half his life.
Okay!
Oh, that was awesome. Oh my god.
No, this big chance! He went in again anyway. There it is. No whip punish.
Like this should be closer.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there are chances here for HappyPow to have taken that he didn't take. No, it's the meter burn.
And for Rewind, you've got to feel extremely comfortable right now.
Absolutely. There's not much reason to not do what he's doing right now.
Right.
He's building some bar. He's away. He's not taking the risk of getting dunked by Flash. And look at that last little bit of life. You can tell it's a thorn in HappyPow's side. That's a punish. Unclashable. Real bad. Now, here's a big chance. No, he lets him live. Okay, all right.
All right.
Bet you didn't see
Now,
that.
HappyPow, he's got to get that character power back.
Ah, boy.
It's going to be
Again,
really,
not clashable.
really
Chip is a
tough.
big
Might have
problem for him right
one
now.
more chance of that character power. Nope.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Very nicely done by Rewind to close it out. But you got to look. So
Begin.
And Scargoing this Power Girl, Supergirl was his main character in the first season. In this one, he alternates between Brainiac, Red Hood, and her.
choosing her in this matchup. Got caught in the corner at the start. Okay, he's out of there. No attempt on the whiff punish. And he's just trying to hold the screen control. You can see the down two contending with that Catwoman jump two.
And in the neutral game, contending with Catwoman jump 2 is pretty much the name of the game.
It's gigantic, absolutely. But she, just like that, she can strike from far away too. She has options. And such good mobility too.
Semiij is so strong at using forward 1, back 2, low whip, and jump 2 at Catwoman's mid-range. And Catwoman's mid-range is like 3/4 screen for her.
Yeah, super strong. Comes in for the grab already. A little bit of an interruption. Wow, ready for it with Scar, just like that. He
If you're
threatened
not
to
good
approach.
at Vertex against Semiij, you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I feel like we really haven't seen that much in the way of like affirmative screen control or pressure from Scar. Here a little bit. Here we go. Yes, confirms. Building bar.
Supergirl not really doing tremendous damage, but a decent jump.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that he's where he is in life lead right now, even though for the first 20 seconds he was just getting harassed, maybe 30 seconds.
And now we see the zoning that you were expecting to see.
Okay.
Well, Catwoman got in.
Ever.
Would have been fine on block if it didn't work out either. Okay, over the laser.
Catwoman definitely one of the best in the game at dealing with zoning.
And now comes the pressure. Any wake-ups? No, a little bit of a delay. And that'll do it. So I still feel like there's been mostly control out of Semiij, and yet the life lead is not that great. Again, he's got the corner for himself. Patience by Scar.
Yeah,
just hanging
really
out.
Good patience from
And
Scar.
it's good to see. It's good to have that. I mean, you need it, of course, but as a way to set the tone for the match, important as well. Look at this. Just harassing from the front is Semiij. Didn't confirm. Hard to have done.
Yeah, Semiij is not really someone who's using like 50-50s all the time. It's more pressure, throws, staggering.
Classic frame trap stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, gets the call out. Looks still. Scar can make this happen, although Semiij is stalked. If he gets a combo, it could be death.
Yeah, and Semiij will be able to do unclashable damage.
For sure.
Oh, he just went for it right there.
Okay. Unclashable, yes.
Yes.
Oh, too far. There's the whip punish,
Oh.
and that's unclashable. The
Man.
bounce. But I think there is a lot to be encouraged about on Scar's side.
Yeah.
Good zoning, great patience.
I'm glad he just stuck with Supergirl, or Power Girl.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried he'd start going through a cycle of characters and get emo, and I'm sure he's thinking, you know, that was a good game.
Semiij getting through the gap. Wow, anti-air down 2 from that range. And now he gets the pressure, very safe, the jump back 2. Yeah, just consistently doing, again, safe stuff. This is not like a big mix-up, it's just a way to maintain pressure. Trying to get the whip punish, I like the idea, not quite there.
Semiij going for the pressure using the character power meter burn.
Yeah, plus on block. And now away here is Scar.
And for Power Girl, it's going to be tough to make this kind of life. Like Scar's doing a great job right now with the mid range, but it's not going to add up to a lot of damage unless Semiij makes a mistake.
No, yeah, I feel like you have to count on Semiij to get that interruption.
Yeah, you can see Semiij is just happy to just play at that range. I really like the way he's walking back and forth. It's extremely intimidating. You wouldn't think little Catwoman would be. That's more intimidating than like Bane.
Yeah, right, at that range. Ooh, I like the idea there, Scar, and he backs off. You can see the intention certainly is to just zone, stay away, whittle away the life, but that has not been consistently working out.
Oh,
what a jump! He was already in the air! He was already in the air!
So good. Semiij is playing peak Injustice right now. Peak mid-range. What are you going to do? Come at me. I have the life lead. It's the Lobo backwalk. Come at me.
Yeah, it's such a frustrating moving wall as he moves forward.
Yep.
And he's had the anti-airs when Scar's tried to approach. He's been able to jump in consistently. He's whiff punished consistently. Not quite there on that one, but still, huge life lead for him.
Moving wall is a great way to put it. That Semiij is actually the one being zoned out, yet you know that's not how it actually feels right now.
No.
It's a very interesting dynamic.
Close to the end of the rope here is Scar.
Do you think we'll see a character change?
I doubt it. Okay,
right.
He's not done yet. The side switch comes. Now,
There's definitely been bigger comebacks.
if he has any chance, he cannot give up this corner. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, and the zoning, unfortunately.
It's just not enough.
Yeah, how are you going to take this whole life bar?
Yeah, and letting Semiij come back to the corner. Okay, here we go.
Catwoman, known computer expert.
Right back in.
That drone.
I knew exactly what was coming down to. Yeah, it
feel
seems
like
to be that way as well. But there's better screen control with the character for sure.
I understand on paper what he's going for. It's just kind of, I think he gets his bigs with Brainiac more, but I'm sure he's thinking of the matchup.
Did you see the evade? Just keeping it safe there. And away. So here's the screen control for Red Hood. Such excellent mobility for him. Great footsies in the mid-range.
Right.
Excellent back three.
So far, he is proving me wrong. Oh, but he drops the combo.
But as long as the screen control is there, that's what's going to matter. Okay, interruption, keeping his eyes open. And here's that defense.
Now Red Hood's cornered.
Woohoo, okay. Semiij, super ready.
He'll take the life lead. Barely. Well, it's about even.
Oh my god. Look at everything he's ready for. Even the interactables we saw last game as he jumped over the computer, and now here in the corner.
That is what happens when you just play the game for 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
I asked Semiij what he does for fun when he's not like grinding, and his answer, I'm not kidding, he deadpans, I play my ultimate characters. Awesome.
Well, you can see how much dedication pays off.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a lifer.
Although Scar is doing better. Even still, Semiij, big life lead, doing well, got the corner.
It's been fine, but it's still not enough. This is just Semiij's game. And unfortunately, he has no meter.
Right.
And every time he does screen control, he's going backwards. So he's in, I would describe this as mega trouble.
Yeah, especially now. Even a clash is going to end up costing him life. Semiij threatening from afar. Okay, yep, a little bit of range for himself. And that's, I mean, you got to think that's going to do it. Any chip at all.
And meter burn cat dash will end this.
Yes, huge risk.
Okay.
Scar's got to be real fishy with his movement right now. Okay, I like the idea of going up into the air, but Semiij clearly had expected it.
I just hope, yes, it's actually going to be a mirror. Sick. He's doing it.
Yes, so the guys are warming up, and it looks like he's going to be going with Joker. Definitely is. And this is absolutely insane. To go to this person's main character and just challenge him into the mirror is just the audacity of SonicFox right here.
I mean, Hey George has proved that he is the best Joker. I think there is no doubt about that, but SonicFox opts to still challenge that. I just hope his pride, trying to prove a point, being the best Joker. I hope it just doesn't come back to haunt him.
Yeah, hope not. Here, hold on, George, getting something going. SonicFox is going to be finding himself in the corner. Susceptible to a setup, going for the parry, looking for the wake up, and SonicFox looking for the interactable in that jukebox.
Very decisive first life bar, I think.
It is. George was getting it started there, but didn't quite find his footing. And SonicFox right now ready to take those trades. He's okay. He's got the life lead. He'll go gunshot for gunshot, no problem.
All right. Just like that. What's the air-to-air? And this is Corner City. This is where you don't want to be against Joker, but hold on a minute.
And the overhead right out the gate.
Normally, symmetry bores
All right, how much will we spend?
Plenty of you to say.
1-all.
Just hanging on to one bar, looking for that meter burn gunshot to get something going, but SonicFox looking like he's in complete control in this mirror. This is not what I was expecting at all.
He tried to lame it out there with a few gunshots. Also not to go in, but here we go. Corner City. Doesn't watch his feet or his legs, and this should be, hold on a minute.
Dead spin and a prayer, but no.
George needed him to go away from Joker, but now the shots are getting closer, Decha would say.
Right, talking out those teeth, and George just wants nothing to do with it, backdashing as soon as he can, just to get out of the pressure there, because when you do block those teeth, Joker can move way before you can. Or I guess the Joker throwing the teeth can move way before you can. Great block the overhead right into the low teeth, but SonicFox not letting off the pressure, beating him in the air. This is going to be a setup. No, drops the combo and the death spin for the wake up.
Alrighty. Looking much more even this game. Just laying it out with the shots.
Just going shot for shot here. Both players really thinking about it, and saw the meter burn roll from a mile away, because that low canister roll is so slow. Shots for shots here. Looking for the down two, canceling into the teeth and getting out of the way of the teeth. SonicFox all over this, and what a combo, ending it with a death spinning, putting him at full screen. Exactly where he wants him. Get away from me. You're not going to make this comeback. Oh, hold on, here comes the crowbar.
He's asking him a bunch of questions with this onslaught. Hey George has to find an answer to any of those yet.
Here we go. Finds his way in. Is it going to be enough here with the meter burn? Not
Quite. Of course, wakes up.
A little too early on that neutral jump, I think. You know, Hey George knows a lot of characters can really get around Joker's wake up by just neutral jumping, and you know, I guess he didn't consider the fact that Joker's jump arc is a little bit lower. And great awareness there again, calling out that one turtle is lacking a lot more than the other turtle.
But this is super scary because Sonic got George off of the Joker, so now he can counter even if he loses this match. Very scary thought.
Down 2, and Hey George can't get anything going here. Great
Nice
block
block
of the overhead. Teed City here, but now Enchantress in the driver's seat has Joker up against the corner, but SonicFox just jumping out, and this is not what you want to see if you're rooting for Hey George.
Ah, that is very hard to block. The overheads, if you will.
Hey George utilizing so many
Where do you
resources,
see my
even if he
surprise?
landed and was able to block, he still would have been in a really bad spot. I just think he's shook right now.
Yeah, a good term to call it. I mean, spending 2 bars there, I don't think even he really wanted it. Just kind of did it. Get something going. Alrighty, yes sir.
There we go, those patented Hey George setups there. Hitting him
Okay,
with the
wait a minute.
overhead, the forward 3 from downtown.
Soul is mine.
Yeah, just sucking the life out of Joker there.
Literally.
Down 3, just pushing him away now. Hey George is finally in this game. Can he get on the board or can he take this set?
Alright, wait. What's it gonna be? Blocking. Oh yes. Hitbox says hello. Alright, it's Manas. Oh, doesn't watch his feet.
Yep, slipping him here with the low, and what a neutral jump here just to get around anything the Joker was trying to do.
Nice down 2. Oh, doesn't convert it though. Still alive as SonicFox. What an interrupt. Here's the clash.
And people think I can't fight.
You're welcome to try.
SonicFox has all the meter in the world, decides to use 3 bars to get 30% back as Hey George opted to go with 0 bar, clipping him again with the low and trying to go into that air dash mix-up. Not sure what he wanted there in that situation, but Hey George still looking okay. He's got the life lead, and it's going to be close.
Oh yes! Having immediately just changed off of it. And I think he even won the mental war. I mean, he proved that he was playing better as Joker in the mirror. And now, you know, this is just business as usual for Sonic. Now let's see it. It's going to be another day at the office.
All right, gets the throw here. Hey George caught blocking there. A great way to just kind of mix up your opponent's, you know, just rattle with your opponent's defense when they're blocking so much. Just mix it up with a throw. Hey George backing off there with that air dash.
Oh yes.
What a combo here by SonicFox, getting 3 air 3s in there.
Oh, nice pickup. Okay, doesn't get the ender. Still in a good position.
Oh, and what a punish there. Saw the forward 3, knows if it doesn't make contact.
Oh, that was sick. That might be, not quite. Chip, won't do it.
Trying to chip him away with those lasers here. Goes in for the teleport and gets punished for his trouble here. But I guess in that situation, he just figured that there wasn't much he could really lose except that tiny little bit of health. Right, just like that, SonicFox tying it up.
Yeah, SonicFox, match point.
Oh,
What a reaction.
Around somehow.
Oh, big whiff.
Big whiff punish, and this is all unclashable damage. This is the back 3 going into the transition and going over to the other side of Condom. Now we have new interactables to use here. Is Enchantress going to be going for them? SonicFox is teasing it a little bit. Goes for the instant air 3.
4 bars. How will he spend them? Still has a clash.
Down to perfect anti-air, and SonicFox not trying to give him a situation where he can clash, stop the combo, and get some health back.
Oh, wow. What an anti-air. In there. Oh, yes. Double dash. Oh, flew right into him. Okay, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Talk
hey,
to me.
George, this is it.
Manas.
This is where he does it.
Oh, yes.
Now what curse is it here? SonicFox trying to get in.
No life.
Utilizing those normals here.
Shield is not active anymore.
What a stand one just to stop him.
Okay, okay, okay. Nice blocks, nice blocks. No, he wasn't biting. Oh, and he should be losing this clash, I think. And Black Men are not stranger to chip damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he knew.
Bars,
Wait. He's going to spin it. Yes, sir. He's not taking damage. It's going to drain his meter. He's content with this. But how long will he be content? Just that
very long. Not very long. And SonicFox taking it over me, George. You know, who was IrishMantis really expecting and who was he anticipating? And Gross going with Black Adam.
I think that was to be expected. Both going with her true mains. Should be very interesting, but I think Gross being very disgusting with his Black Adam. Very dirty. He can be.
Beautiful down two. Now when Dexter is out, as long as IrishMantis is not free to move or not free to press a button, he cannot summon those Dexter shots. And Gross, knowing that the down two would beat it clean, but hold on, here we go. Gonna meter burner to extend the combo. Beautiful flip out here, but doesn't get a punish.
Okay, I like the play of IrishMantis already. I see that he's awake. With punishes there. Okay, Dexter is out. Doesn't have to push block. Gross.
Gross is confident in his ability to just block through this pressure.
Hey,
He's okay,
hey.
Hold on. The down ones, back to back, and what a push block there, perfectly timed against those unblockable orbs.
Oh, lightning cage. Wait, is this dragon? Okay.
Oh, what a beautiful shimmy there, going shoulder to shoulder, making him think he's going to go for the throw, but instead going with a forward three, putting himself airborne and unable to be grabbed.
Okay, doesn't punish the Dexter summon there. This should be chip. Doesn't have the bar even to push block. Yes, sir. Very even match.
There's no hope for you.
Jazz
The
hands.
Palpatine, and what a great down two to get under that wake up. Gross all over IrishMantis right now. Push blocking to get some breathing room, but it doesn't matter. Gross is going back in.
Oh, wow.
Conduct savior bleeds. But I do not falter.
2-to-1 bars. What is he going to wager? 1 bar. He's going to get 15% back. Gross decides to hold on to his own, considering for a combo or his own clash.
Okay, Dexter is out. Wow. Throws Dexter literally into his face. Okay, we in there. Does he have to push block? No.
Keeping
Makes it safe-ish. Overhead. And that down one was unfortunate. Can this kill? Not quite.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Orb, stopping it, hitting him out of there, and making him waste 2 bars, and then going into a clash. He's gonna hurt him.
Oh, this is perfect. A perfect situation for IrishMantis. 2 bars. The clash is gone. Makes it. Oh, he hurt him. Here it comes. Here it comes. Dexter is not here. This can be chipped. Wait.
But Warriors have no resources.
IrishMantis!
And the comeback, so many great things just happened for him there. And really what it was is that air escaped attempt. It cost Gross 2 bars, and because of that, he couldn't contest in the clash.
That was IrishMantis. Okay, I see you right now. Sick. 1-0. Let's go, champ. Okay, Gross all over him here. Oh, yes. This is his revenge, isn't it?
Gross backing off, waiting for his opportunity, and there it is, the foot dive, getting him in right from anywhere on the screen. Black Adam is just 1 foot dive away from a full combo.
Okay, he's not phased whatsoever. You are Gross. Probably forgot about that already.
I love the side switch there and into the guaranteed Dexter setup. Gonna use Dexter to just keep himself safe, be able to just kind of apply pressure here and doing all this guaranteed chip. And you know, Gross is okay. He's okay with blocking. He's okay with being patient and just waiting.
That is very interesting to see that IrishMantis is down 1-ing after the trade summon from Black Adam. He just gets rid of it very quickly. I think Gross is going to remember that.
Breathing and just, you know, feeling each other out at full screen, and Gross recognizing there that he got close enough after the forward dash, but can't convert it into a real full combo.
No punish there on the Black Magic. Unfortunate for IrishMantis. Oh yeah, good punish on the Dexter trade.
I love that decision by IrishMantis. Air escape, make sure you can use that Dexter timing, because even when you're getting comboed, it's running down, and hold on.
Your rage runs deep.
Okay, 2 bars apiece. It's gonna be 2 bars.
Now, last game we saw Gross in a very similar position, in control and had a great life lead. However, this one is looking even grimmer for IrishMantis, and I don't know if he can do this.
Let's see how it goes. Oh, nice trip guard there, and this should be game. Drops it. Wait a minute.
I don't know if he's going to give him the opportunity. I don't know if he's going to give him the chance, and no. Gross answers.
Very special down two there. Gets rid of the spit.
Yeah, very, very quick down two. One of the fastest in the game. And it's got a great hitbox.
Nice
Beautiful
tech there.
tech.
Wow.
Beautiful tech. Saw it coming. Said, get off of me. But not this time around.
This time, though.
Yeah, IrishMantis is getting a little frisky here. You know, going for a lot of throws, and Gross answering back. Not sure if he was anticipating a throw or just said, I can throw too.
Hey, we take those.
What
That was
side,
disgusting.
What side did that hit on? IrishMantis has no idea.
Okay, still in the driver's seat is Gross. IrishMantis. Let's find an answer here. Nice down one punish. Side switch into the Dexter summon. Here we go.
Beautiful tech throw right there. Just understanding what's happening, understanding what IrishMantis is trying to do.
Conduct savior bleeds.
Will Gross spend 3 bars? 2, sorry. You will.
Yeah, trying to contest it, trying to just minimize, you know, or trying to make sure, maximize this life lead in that situation, and giving up a bar is okay.
Not looking good for IrishMantis. In complete control is Gross, and this could be game if he doesn't drop it. Yes, sir. 2-1.
Gross was in range, recognized he wasn't in range, and decided to backdash. Unfortunately, didn't have a lot of room, found himself in the corner, and Gross just converted easily into that last combo. Now Gross on match point here.
Beautiful block there. Didn't have the bar for the big punish. Oh, yes. Misses the punish this time. Oh, yes.
Ooh, converting with no meter here necessary when you have Dexter out. Now IrishMantis just biding his time here. He wants to get that trade back. He wants to get that Dexter, but gets a little too antsy here. And Gross answers with better buttons of his own.
That was a beautiful whip punish off the back too. Oh, yeah.
Stand one, the anti-air just sniping him out of the sky here.
Oh.
And the raw puddle, no Dexter to back it up. IrishMantis turning the tables. Gross finding himself in the corner. Can he continue this pressure? Can he get this first life bar?
Wow, that's very impressive. Those techs are very impressive.
Very, very impressive techs here. Walks right into that unblockable orb.
Okay, Gross on match point. Oh, yes. Almost converts.
A very active fire spitting there by IrishMantis.
Okay,
You know, just kind of like anticipating Gross to just kind of come in at any time. And I think that's a great option. And an even better option is that raw puddle.
I love those puddles, but who knows how long they're gonna work. Oh yes, makes it safe-ish once again. Down 1-2, Jazz hands. Didn't have Dexter to make it safe. That's unfortunate.
Be a perfect Red Lantern. A compliment indeed.
2-2-1. IrishMantis still alive.
That very active spit there, Gross. Blocking it right there at the end, at the tip, and here we go, converting into a combo. He's got the bar to make sure it hurts.
I'll douse your
Okay, forcing Gross now
You'll
to
bathe in
flash.
your own blood.
IrishMantis still very much in this. And Gross still on match point.
Both players don't have any bar at all, but Gross does have access to his trait, his character power. He's trying to just build up the bar little by little. Nothing happening yet. Both players just intent with this neutral here.
Okay, here it is. Both have a bar, both have trade ready to go. What's it gonna be? Uh-huh. Oh. Okay.
Just jumping in with those. Jumping
Oh.
too was Gross, but hold
No
on.
conversion!
That's gonna hurt. He can't air escape. He can't clash. No more resources available to him.
Oh.
Trying to go there. The delayed wake up gets him out of the setup. The mirrored forward 3 gets the
Okay, wait.
throw.
Dexter not active anymore. Will he wake up? Down 1. What's it gonna be? Nice tech on the throw. Doesn't go with the. Uh-oh, no puddle. Wait, will he activate the Cypher? Ah!
There it is. The bumper car unblockable. Can Gross do this?
Oh no,
Yes!
he ate the shimmy! IrishMantis.
He bit.
Ready for this match. Here we go. Begin, please.
I gotta watch out for that Bane, that armor that he gets whenever he activates that Venom there at the bottom of the screen. You can see it. And this one, not gonna hurt, not gonna utilize his resources, but catches the backdash with a forward 3. Biohazard looking to put an end to this right away, right here, right now.
I mean,
not letting up.
It was so smart to go with the blind pick because I don't think this is a good matchup for Fate, to be honest. I mean, especially if he trades up. His projectiles don't phase him. Excuse me. All right, in there.
Yeah, so if Biohazard does utilize the level 3 Venom, he can get through all projectiles with his armor moves. Oh, beautiful meter burn back 3, a great option in the neutral against Bane, or whenever Bane just wants to put you into something.
Okay, on debuff is Biohazard, so this is more or less guaranteed chip that he's taking, and it's a lot of chip.
Just sitting there behind the orb, great block there by Biohazard, walking a little forward just to make it active, and what a whiff there.
Beautiful conversion as well from Tekken Master. It's very even all of a sudden, and still on debuff.
Oh, the elbow drop from downtown, scooping him up here. Biohazard activating the level 2 Venom. Doesn't want to let off, but I think he's not going to have a choice here. Going to go into the debuff, going to wait it out, and Tekken Master just trying to cash in with as much chip damage as he possibly can.
We're slowly approaching the corner though. He won't be playing this game for long. Here comes the invincibility.
Getting right through it. Goes to level 3. This is going to hurt if he opens him up. No! Neutral jump!
Please unflashable. Wait a minute. This could be chip.
This could be chip. This is a lot of debuff. The higher the level go, the harder the debuff is when you come down.
Okay, wait. He has to do something. Biohazard has to do a play. Oh, nice backdash. Still alive. Okay.
Oh, and the whiff right in front of his face.
It's true.
It was a beautiful Cheetah to see.
All right, another character that deals 500 damage in like 2 seconds. So here we go.
Trying to pounce in there. Now that's the special thing about Cheetah, the fact that wherever she is on the screen, she can go into the pounce and be right on you whenever she wants. So you always got to be mindful of it, always looking for the instant air ones, looking for a solid anti-air to just stop her from doing what she wants to do.
But yeah, as you just said, solid anti-air. I think Fate has exactly that. His back 2, incredible normal, very good anti-air. Will he make it count? I think he tried to air-to-air.
Bouncing in here, and Tekken Master wants nothing to do with it, decides to push block, but Biohazard again following up the momentum, and he's going to make it hurt. That's a lot of damage here. Hitting him with the low, but not converting in anything. I don't think he expected it to throw Tekken Master off.
He's not trying to even back 2 to anti-air. He's trying to meet him in the air. So maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe the back 2 isn't the best anti-air against those leaps.
Throwing out the orb there, setting up camp, or never mind, just going right in front of it and initiating and starting the aggression against Biohazard.
Look at that.
A bounce cancel, this one's gonna hurt.
Would have hurt. Would still hurt.
Play you for the goddess.
Yeah, so the clash mechanic is kind of your one-time use per match to get out of a combo here and try to get some life back. Tekken Master decides to utilize it there, stop the momentum, and just trying to tie this up.
Well, he did tie it up. That's for sure. Very even match all of a sudden. Air once again. Yeah, once she goes into that stance to be ready to jump, that's when Tekken Master already is jumping.
Glyph just trying to, that's one of the most annoying attacks to get hit by against Dr. Fate, because it just puts you so far away from him and that you just want to get back in, but he's just going to keep zoning you, but hold on. Biohazard getting a combo, trading up. This is going to hurt if he gets a hit.
She activated.
He went for the unblockable there, but Tekken Master all over it, just backed out of there.
Ooh!
This one's going to hurt.
What a punish! And that is going to be game. Tekken Master out of nowhere with the comeback.
Again, I mean, that one wasn't as decisive as the Bane one, where we thought that Biohazard was in control.
It's yeah.
But Biohazard can do it. A life lead doesn't mean anything to Bane, and this set lead shouldn't mean anything to Biohazard.
let's not forget, game 1 was super close.
It was. Trading up, activating the Venom as you can hear it pumping up, and Biohazard trying to get in that command grab range, but Tekken Master just not letting him. Utilizes that meter burn roll to get in. But again, Tekken Master in control, not letting him get a hit, not letting him get an opening. And this is what's so frustrating. Your opponent just keeping you out meticulously here with those setups. But hold on, the elbow drop. He's still got 2 more levels of Venom to go. This one's gonna hurt.
No, not really. He doesn't have the bar, to be fair. Oh yeah, invincibility. This is debuff. This is time to go to work for Tekken Master.
I mean, it looks like Biohazard's just trying to close this out desperately. And what a beautiful side switch there by Tekken Master. Great presence of mind, exactly where he is on the stage. He wants the corner position. He wants to buy more real estate. But here we go. Biohazard tying it up with a command grab.
Match point, Tekken Master. But Biohazard's still in this. Let's see it.
Looking to jump in with that body splash, and Tekken Master says no. Uses 2 bars, 1 to push block and 1 to get out of the corner.
Smart play by Tekken Master. He has to find a way in. This is his last chance.
This is it. I don't know if he can do it. He doesn't have bar to bounce cancel.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. That's 1 bar. Trade is still active. The Venom is still active.
But this is the tough spot, man. The level 3 debuff, so much chip damage being inflicted here. And Biohazard just trying desperately to avoid as much as he can. But hold on, the Venom is back.
Ooh!
Tries to go through it, and the second hit doesn't connect.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was very little he could do about that. Dr. Fate all the... All right, here we go then.
Well, you know, Rewind did use Batman against Hayatei this year at SCR. So maybe this is SylverRye taking a page out of Rewind's book, saying, okay, if Rewind's Batman can do it, my Batman can definitely do it.
That's actually very true. All right, let's see how this matchup plays.
So just throwing out those batarangs over and over again. And Hayatei, very patient player. Oh, what a beautiful block. Not sure if that was a fuzzy, but no punish there. Those mechanical bats did keep him in a very relatively safe position, and that is an input area don't want to see, but a little bit of a drop here from Hayatei, very unlike him.
Oh, talk about a drop. Another drop right there. Another one, all right. Let's keep it together, gentlemen.
Just checking those batarangs again, waiting for his mechanical bats to power up over and over again so he can utilize that pressure and really just dictate the neutral pace. What a sweep here by Hayatei. SylverRye trying desperately to get out of the pressure here. This time it connects, and Hayatei got to take that first health bar.
All right, SylverRye has yet to find a sequence read. Good combo into potential restand to potential reset. Here it is. This could be it.
The grapple from downtown, just like that. We're going to use something here. The back 2-3, and he's holding on to those bats. He wants the threat of the bats to really dictate the pace, really hold down Hayatei. Not going to see a background bounce, but we are going to see a hard knockdown into the low Burgerang here. Or I'm sorry, the Burgerang that he throws on the ground, which is his character power. And the red one is the low one. Hayatei, I'm sorry, SylverRye all over it, just keeping himself in this game, taking that first health bar. Now he doesn't still have access to his clash, but SylverRye has almost no meter.
Realistically, Hayatei needs 1 solid combo, 1 clean combo. That's it. But SylverRye, on the other hand, needs to work here. Oh, wow! That's a thing?
What a forward dash to get under the meter burn forward 3.
All right, so definitely the meter lead at least, even if he clashes.
And there it is.
As he does.
Calm down yet. That's ironic coming from you.
Now this could be the wiggle room that SylverRye is looking for. Uses both those bars to get that guaranteed health back. 25%. Now he's backing off, trying to build a little bit more meter once he does find the hit to make sure that it hurts. The wake-up assassin strike.
Oh yeah, meets him air-to-air. Restand boys, here it comes. Will he block? Doesn't.
Beautiful mix-up here, but I'm not sure if he just didn't believe if he's trying to avoid the clash.
I'm sure he didn't believe there.
Mechanical bat is up and ready to go here. Hayatei still in a great spot. Great shift of the trajectory by Batman.
This is getting very intense. He has... Oh, what a conversion. Here's the clash.
This time, you're dead. Don't be so sure.
Uses 2 bars, wants to hold on to one more, you know, for anything. And there's so many ways to use meter in this game, but this is gonna be it. And that's one right there, extending the combo. Yeah, no, definitely. The second half of that game, I definitely saw a true Batman main through and through. And here we go, utilizing those plus frames after the hit of the low, and you know, just giving him a throw for his troubles.
Okay, 3 bets still active. Forward 3. Into back 3.
That was a beautiful whiff punish. You don't want to whiff anywhere near Robin. The range on his normals is just insane. And when you have a reactive player like Hayatei, you just can't test them. But hold on, a little bit of a drop here. You should have been close to the first health bar and the grapple from downtown.
Oh yes, Bat says hello. Gets hit by it. That's unfortunate. Tries to avoid it.
Hayatei just ready to press buttons right after, really testing and making sure that SylverRye isn't trying to stagger, isn't trying to just like cheat his way into another turn swinging. And you know, that's the kind of player that Hayatei is. When he sees that opportunity, he is willing to take it right away. It doesn't necessarily mean he's all aggression. It just means if you give him the opportunity, he's taking it.
I mean, realistically, why wouldn't he? Still in it.
Comes the mechanical bat, the forward 3, great block by Hayatei, standing up for it.
I really like the patience of Hayatei right now, not overextending. Oh wow, okay.
Not going to use the mechanical bat to extend the combo. Interesting choice here by SylverRye. Just decides to hold on to it later, looking for an opening because he needs a little bit more than just a small combo. He needs a complete momentum shift. Now he does have meter in this situation, so if he does land a grapple just like that, he can put him in a standing position. But I just think it was just too much scaling there at that point.
Yeah, too much gravity, I think. Oh no. All right.
Not enough to seal the deal here, but utilizes one more bar to meter burn that Batarang.
Look at that.
Now he's just staying away, but Hayatei's got all these resources. He's got super. He's literally one hit away from taking game 2 here.
Oh, what that is tech. Yes, sir.
What a dash. Don't let Robin get away with it. You can make him whiff and you can punish it. Again, just like that. Why would he test them again?
I think that is literally was a test lag. What do you really know about this setup?
Did that just happen?
He knows a little something. Knows a little something. All right. Has a bat out.
Yeah, SylverRye just trying to build meter in any situation that he can, throwing Batarangs, throwing up Batarangs, and just, you know, as soon as he gets on Hayatei, he knows that he's got impeccable defense, so he just opts to go for the back 2-3 to put himself in a safer position.
But to be fair, I'm not sure if this is the right approach because he gave him so much space to work with, almost put himself in the corner.
And not sure why he went with a throw there. I'm not sure. He probably just didn't believe that the low was going to hit. And, you know, because Hayatei right now has no clash to rely on.
Better, but not good enough.
Okay, 1 bar apiece. Both spending it.
Clash is tied, both players being aggressive, not trying to give anyone an inch. But SylverRye did make this comeback. This could be his game. Not in time.
Oh.
Jumping in here.
Oh! What a trip guard. What a trip guard.
One-sided at all. Very close, just 1 or 2 plays away from switching it over. So I do agree here with this pick and with SylverRye to stay on Batman here, but this is looking really grim for him. Hayatei off to a great lead, trying to put him there over that character power, over that Birdarang. Kind of just mess with him, just kind of to throw the threat of summoning back that Birdarang back in his head. And that's why he ended that combo with the Assassin Strike. Grapple from downtown, but you know, Robin really can't do too much to deal with it. You know, he doesn't have quick full screen presence. He does have great normals for whiff punishing, but nothing that great at full range.
Not quite even, it is, but still again, look at those backdashes results in him getting the corner, and you don't want to be in the corner against Robin, especially.
Canceling into the forward 3 here, but SylverRye does get out of the corner. Never mind, Hayatei putting him back in here and saying, this is where you live, but he drops the end of the combo and doesn't punish that glitter.
This should be chipped. Tries to get out of there. Well, he gets it. Gets out of there, but Hayatei with that on match point.
Oh, jumped a little too early for that smart Birdarang. That thing tracks you whether you're in the air or on the ground.
All right, Method, SylverRye need something big here. Find something, definitely.
Yeah, he opened him up there with that third hit, the overhead from 113. And yeah, I feel like that's a string you don't typically see from Batman players because there is a gap there. Trying to go for the slide, and what a punish of that down two. Beautiful stuff here by SylverRye. Dictating the pace, trying to go in, and again, keeping it safe, going with the back 2-3, you know, building that meter, doing that little bit of chip damage, and just putting himself in a safe spot here. But Hayatei's got so much meter, he's gonna make this hurt, looking for the overhead and bounce canceling to make sure he can't clash. This is it, this is all over for SylverRye, and Hayatei taking it 3-0.
I wonder if he's thinking to himself, man, I should have gone with.
You're the more recent winner of this titanic battle. We're about to find out as we got HoneyBee versus Tweedy.
Tweedy already starting off strong. He's actually playing really aggressive, especially for a Starfire against Flash.
You know, the story of the SCR battle was that he let HoneyBee come to him and be the aggressor. Maybe Tweedy's looking to throw something a little bit different at HoneyBee this time around. He said, you know what, I'm here to play.
Yeah, he already cornered HoneyBee, but now HoneyBee reversed it. I mean, that's the scariest thing about putting your opponent in the corner is they can steal it right back. And look at this, it's already tied up in one combo.
That's all Flash needs. He just needs the one. As long as that trait is at the ready, and Tweedy's going to be here fighting his way out of the corner. The back three builds up a little bit of space, and HoneyBee resetting that neutral with that backdash is going to have the space to play in to get in, and he finds his way with a beautiful conversion, but the air escape by Tweedy, get him out of there.
And that was almost punished, but this should be enough, in the first life bar going to HoneyBee.
What a start. So fast, both these guys, the level that they play at, that they can come out full throttle, 60 miles an hour right out of the gate. Into the corner we go. Another trade for HoneyBee, and that's a quick clash right there. Tweedy wants to reset this entirely.
Not anymore. Yeah, I mean, he was only a few hits in that combo. He wants to get out of that corner. He's going to take the knockdown, get a little bit of life back, not quite to full. But we're on that magic pixel for HoneyBee. Oh, now it's really a magic pixel.
And coming, oh my goodness, sniped out of the air. This is a no-fly zone. Tweedy, sit back down, says HoneyBee on this magic pixel, taking about half of Tweedy's health bar on the way out.
Oh, that was such a good read. And now we are one combo away from the win for HoneyBee. But he still has to get in. He's still got to get past this neutral situation.
What Tweedy has going for him is he has the air escape, and outside of the corner, the air escape can come into play against the Flash's trait, but it's still going to be an uphill battle if HoneyBee lands the one hit into trait in this situation right now.
Oh, and winning that air-to-air was huge. That could have potentially been death, but now still staying safe, and there's the air-to-air. This is not death, but this is going to be one mix-up away. The delayed wake-up is going to get him mostly out of the situation. The push block will get rid of the rest. Oh, and he gets underneath the interactable, and that is going to be, no!
The air escape coming in with the jump one, HoneyBee.
Oh, that is an understatement. It's exactly how we thought it was going to go, and I don't expect him to switch characters the entire set. Tweedy is feeling really confident about this, and rightfully so. He was so close. That could have been either person's game.
And HoneyBee with an excellent start once again, getting that trait activated, which slows down time, space, and everything else in between. Getting the slide into Tweedy's DMs underneath that trait activation to start things off. And things are looking good for HoneyBee here, looking to repeat that SCR victory here.
Yeah, I mean,
against the #1 seed, mind you.
Yes, the #1 seed, probably the favorite going into this entire tournament.
Tweedy coming into this, placing third in the premieres of the entire series. His average placement was third. That's insane. Wow. And what a wake up. These top players have the audacity to delay their wake up and just wake up with buttons. They're so good at that.
They know, I mean, it's very specific setups that they do. So like they'll know like, oh, he's gonna forward 2-1. I'm gonna, you know, delay wake up and then duck and wake up, and oh, this is huge. He catches him airborne, but what a pickup! Dash underneath into down 1-2 out to cancel. Wow.
You know he wanted to punish him grounded, but the fact that he picked it up on the missed opportunity of getting a full combo was gorgeous by HoneyBee, and that's what separates HoneyBee from every other Flash out there. He will convert off of any stray hit that this man's going to get.
100%. We saw a beautiful one against Gurr earlier, but right now it looks like Tweedy has the lead. He's definitely way better at this point in the match than he was in the previous game.
He's got the space to play with right now, putting out that trait, and you know, hit or block, that's a win for Starfire. That's some damage.
Oh no, drops the follow-up, doesn't get the instant jump one. Oh no, this is so close.
HoneyBee has a super. Look for it to come into play. If he gets Tweedy with a couple of straight hits, he's probably going to look for a super closeout right now.
Yeah, I mean, Clash is still available, so that's a really great way to avoid that. But, I mean, he's got to get the hit first. Right now, he is so close to being chipped to death. And we're starting to see that aggression again from Tweedy.
Oh, my goodness.
No. How do you get past that? You don't.
So, reaction this man to death, but Tweedy staying aggressive there caught HoneyBee again, kind of double thinking like, I need to save this, and in that time thought he was just getting chipped away. Straight hit, melted by that trait.
I mean, that's the thing about Starfire. She's almost like a full screen pressure character. If you sit there and you play patient against her, you just get chipped to death, and that's something we're seeing right now. You got to make the reads eventually. That's why it looks so often like these amazing players are just running into projectiles. It's because they're making reads and it's just not the right one.
And you see HoneyBee trying to get trying to make his way through the zoning, and Tweedy's trying to meet his movement with buttons. That's a mark of a really good player right there when it comes to spacing. He's seeing forward movement and having something to check him with. Tweedy's checking with a lot of forward 2-2s. That forward 2 is like a snake in the grass. It comes out of nowhere, especially when it turns into a mix-up opportunity off of it with overhead or throw.
Oh yeah, but right now we saw almost the entire life bar disappearing for Tweedy. HoneyBee keeping him in the corner. Both just blocking each other's specials. That's a lot of chip, but still not getting hit by the pop rocks.
Good position here for HoneyBee. If he can find his way in, has to go through all of this zoning right now. And unfortunately, getting chipped out, because that's what HoneyBee's looking for, is Tweedy to come off of that trait and not have to worry about it on his way in.
Yeah. I mean, if you can run her out of that meter, then it is party time for Flash. But now it's one life apiece, 100%. Oh, wow. Those instant jump back down threes have been working really well for Tweedy. I mean, it gets him the knockdown, it gets him some space, gets out a lot of these mix-ups. Oh, wow, no whip punish on the back two.
And a really good block on that down one, too, as well by Tweedy. Again, when we look at Tweedy, we're talking about the complete package when it comes to a competitive player. He's got the defense, he's got the offense, he has the patience, everything. This man's got it all.
Oh, yeah, and the willingness to play as lame as you possibly can, which is honestly, it's hard to find in top players, and it's a great trait to have.
Feel the burn.
Not today.
Not today, says Flash, and HoneyBee gonna come off 2 bars, doing the damage to Tweedy here, and he does have his trait. HoneyBee just has to build the 1 bar, which he does. Now 1 hit is all it's gonna take for HoneyBee to regain the lead, but he tried to stand up a little too early right there.
Or if he just swung a little bit earlier, I think he would have had a chance. Can he convert off of this in a trait? He will. Oh, but no, he's gonna go for the full combo. Is that enough? No, what a drop! He just needs a hit. Oh, no,
oh my goodness, it's melting right now. Now we're back to full screen. This is where HoneyBee does not want to be. And gets him out of the air once again.
Because he was in trait, but still so good, and that's gonna put HoneyBee up 2-1 with that same tactic.
And they're going right back into it. Tweedy's just, you know, these top players, they can forget that ever even happened, and you just want to go right back into the match, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So clutch by HoneyBee.
And I love the fact that HoneyBee's now using a lot more trait in neutral. That's something we see a lot from HappyPow, but way less from him usually. And it's working really well against Starfire.
Very effective against zoners because it slows down the projectile game, and someone like Flash, like you saw the start of the last game alone, he was able to get in and get a punish on it into a launcher that since he was in trade already.
Especially with like running man can't slide or something like that. But right now, again, they're just trading blows. It seems like they tend to go down to this final life bar pretty close to even. And oh no, gets caught, wastes the bar. But this is going to be a huge amount of damage. No, big drop. And a great punish from the 4-2-1.
Tweedy with a lead here, trying to send us to a Game 5 here in the Injustice Pro Series. Now, this, I wouldn't have it any other way in this matchup right now, Chef.
Oh, but I don't know. HoneyBee would have it another way, let me tell you.
One mix-up away from potentially tying things up here, but you know what? All of this damage on HoneyBee's second bar is just free for Tweedy right now, having that first bar as a buffer right now, because HoneyBee can't come off his trait. He can't come off too many resources to get this much damage, you know. It's going to be straight hits from here on out. Just chipping away at that bar. HoneyBee coming in with a headbutt from downtown, though.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, that was about half of Flash's life with like almost no resources spent. So that last little pixel was amazing. But this is the danger zone. Catches the charge on Wake Up. Big combo. What's the mix-up?
This is where it's going to get very dangerous. HoneyBee building back that trait and having a full stick of butter right here on the bottom right of your screen.
Oh, and there's no trait left for Tweedy right now, but he's going to throw HoneyBee into the corner.
Oh my goodness. HoneyBee tried in this matchup, I think in this game number 5. It's down to 1 right now. HoneyBee needs a quick start. He needs a health lead to work with, because fighting against Starfire when she has the health lead is an uphill battle, and one of the worst in this game.
That's an uphill both ways in the snow, 30 miles uphill battle.
60-mile-an-hour winds going against you.
So pretty much outside here in Chicago. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. great weather. But right now, it's the exact opposite of what you wanted to see for Flash. I mean, HoneyBee has about a 70% life deficit. He's got the corner. Just kidding, he doesn't.
And the Tamarian charge says, you know what? We're back to mid-screen. He actually just took all of that momentum away by HoneyBee just by whipping a special like that, and it feels terrible as the aggressor in that situation.
Oh yeah, I mean, catches the backdash with the second hit of forward 2-1. Oh, but another drop. Great bait on the wake-up charge. Wake-up charge has not been working out very well for Tweedy. It's gotten him out of a few situations, but he's also taken a ton of damage for it.
Oh my goodness, another trait to the face, and HoneyBee is going to be in the same exact situation he was in the last game. He needs to take Tweedy off of this 360 health point differential between these two if he wants to get this match right now.
Yeah, he needs to make a move. He's just slowly, as usual, getting chipped out. That's what happens in this matchup. He waited for a straight, but wow, that hit so high in the air. Oh, but this is going to be big. This should be the entire life bar. No more drops, please. Oh, great flip out, actually.
And Tweedy says, you know what? I'm going to make him work for this bar by coming off his resources right there. So smart by Tweedy. I love the decision making on the fly. And what a clutch crouch by HoneyBee to get the punish on the forward 2, 1+3.
Yeah, that was a big read right there. Neutral dunking it. But now he's got the first life bar. He's still a pretty big life disadvantage, but he's in the corner. Oh, no, now he's in the corner. All right, will he be able to switch? No, he chose not to use trait because he expected the clash right there, I think.
That's a classic day one mistake for a fighting game player, is jumping yourself into the corner. HoneyBee may have been looking for an interactable attempt to try to keep a plus, something like that, but it's unfortunate that he lost that positioning that quick.
But then right as you said that, Tweedy jumps himself into the corner. They are not afraid to put themselves into that position. They're very confident they can get out of it, which is pretty crazy, actually, for both of these characters in this situation. Oh, no, that is going to be a punish. No, big drop.
Possible input error there by Tweedy coming down to the wire. The Tamarian charge doesn't care about the slow down time. She's a coming regardless.
Oh, no, this is big. This is going to be a huge amount of damage, but there's no more meter on board for HoneyBee. He's going to have to make the mix-up work.
And that trade heavy in Tweedy's favor because now he just needs the one. And Tweedy in a game number 5, taking it 3-2 with the pop-up. With the float cancels, it was beautiful to watch, and the offense was just pure oppression. We'll see if he gets really aggressive here because we see this matchup all the time. Semiij versus Deoxys, and Semiij controls the pace of the match, and usually outspaces Blue Beetle on paper.
Yeah.
So I want to see how Rewind approaches this matchup differently from a guy like Deoxys, who also plays his character at an incredibly high level.
But that's one of the things about Blue Beetle is you see Blue Beetle played so differently from every single player who plays the character. I mean, you see somebody like like Deoxys, he plays one certain way, and then you see somebody like Rewind, he plays a completely different way. I mean, how much float are they going to use? How much are they going to be in trait? How much are they going to zone? What are they going to rush down? What kind of setups are they going to use? There's so many different knockdown setups you can like mix up in his game. He's a hugely flexible character.
And we've already seen Rewind get a whiff punish on back 2 from Catwoman. That's hard enough to do alone with the sweep. So the spacing already a matchup between these two. And this is that pace I was talking about, guys. You're going to see them walk forward and backwards a lot here at about here mid-screen, looking for something to whiff punish or looking to take a risk with one jump in, but that could be detrimental, could be reacted to. Down 2, both these characters amazing down 2s versus each other. I've seen different approaches by Blue Beetle against Catwoman with trait to try to outrange her with the instant jump ones, little things like that. But looks like Rewind's going to stick to traitless Blue Beetle and not watching his toes here. There's some huge damage for Semiij.
And using the meter and flip out, but he gets caught anyway.
That was a very expensive combo. That just hit Rewind, unfortunately. But trying to turn things around here.
And now avoiding chip against Blue Beetle is so difficult. You get into that range, and shield is an issue.
Oh, catching that backdash. And you know, that only caught her because that was a mid.
Yep. I mean, that was the perfect time.
And even there, I might have been scared that it would have gotten low profile by that backdash.
Oh, yeah. No, you can low profile that with a good phase.
Full stick of butter here for Semiij. The pressure's about to be on. Just trying to chip away Rewind's health bar and not get opened up himself. That's what I like about Semiij. He's perfectly fine with this war of attrition, having that meter lead, going into a potential health bar number 2, where he can do the damage with the cat dash whiffing. He cat dashed back into the projectile.
Right back into it. He was like, oh, hold on. I see something shiny. Let me go back and catch it.
Play the game.
All right, but this is now a tough spot screen-wise for Rewind. I mean, he's got to get out of this corner or he's going to suffer a terrible situation. He tried to get out. The jump didn't work, but you know, these 2 drops in a row are actually going to give him a great position. Oh, but we've got that infinite use interactable. I think it's one of the strongest interactables that's still in the game.
Absolutely, especially when it's a zoner that has his back to the wall and has the space built.
I'm stealing this fight.
It's totally not cool.
Well, you're going to have to steal that life lead back, Catwoman, but you're on the way to it.
Yeah, 25% back, 1 bar apiece. And the position looking good for Rewind. If he can get one hit, we're going to the corner, baby. And what a beautiful whip punish once again by this man with the down one.
Rewind's whip punishes have been incredible all day.
And the beautiful aspect of Blue Beetle is that he can keep so much safe. What a beautiful cancel. This should be enough, and even scouted out the air escape. Rewind gonna take game number 1.
Wow, there was no... Wow, this Blue Beetle pick working out so far.
Back into it we go. 1-0 for Rewind. I was talking about how he can keep his pressure so safe by canceling almost anything into that shield bash, safe on block. And it creates a mind game right there. You see Semiij is probably going to check every time, but if he does that back two, depending on the frames, Rewind might be able to sneak it down one in there and again play some mind games off the block of that.
Yeah, we saw him doing that all the time against IrishMantis' Atrocitus. He was catching so many re-approaches after blocking the shield.
Oh my goodness!
That was definitely a setup that would beat wake-up attacks too, 100%. That was so smart. Good block, but you can only block so much.
Because he can change up so many things off of that float. He can cancel it, he can go into a second float, into a second overhead. He can go overhead by throwing an EX projectile at you. Very hard to block. He can sweep at any time.
And then he lands, and then he does overhead or low, and then overhead into low, or overhead into backwards overhead, or overhead into Beanie Burn 4-3 cancel. There's so many mix-ups, but you know, we're not seeing that. We're seeing the opposite right now. Semiij had a great corner pressure. Still Rewind taking that first life bar.
Look for at least one time in this set. Jump 3, low stab.
Jump 3, low stab. All right.
That's the mix-up right there.
It's the ultimate. Everybody's so ready for so many layers of mix-ups. Nobody expects to just jump in low, right?
All right, what's going to be here? Just getting slowly pushed by Semiij with these back two whips and chipping away. This is almost how round 1 went for Semiij here, just trying to chip out Rewind's first bar of health. And if Rewind gets one hit, could change everything. But the instant jump, too, shutting down, I'd say, half of the screen in front of Catwoman when she puts that thing out there.
That's pretty accurate.
And Blue Beetle, very aerial character, likes to be up there, throwing projectiles, trying to catch whiffs with the floats, making reads with floats in, with jump threes. Jump 3 very hard to anti-air.
Yeah, I mean, so many different ways he prevents people from anti-airing, but if you can air-to-air with anything like Catwoman Jump 2, it's going to work out. But right now, this is so tense. All right, first big opening by Semiij. He's going to get a lot of corner carry. No, just kidding. We're going to see the clash there at even meter.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
But they both had 3 bars, so how much are they going to spend? Wow, Rewind spent all 3. I mean, both these characters build meters so fast, so I guess I understand, but Semiij carrying 2 still.
I'm about to say, you know, part of Blue Beetle's game plan is throwing a lot of those projectiles because the recovery is so low on them, and he just builds meter the whole time. He's chucking these bad boys full screen. Semiij with another clean open up, and you know, they've come so rarely for Semiij. Able to capitalize this time, no drops just like the last game, and in the corner we go. Gotta watch out for the freeze.
Can't beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
It's never good enough, is it?
I think 2 bars for Semiij, and they tied. He only spent 1. He wants to keep that one because, okay, if he has this bar, any opening should be death. So that's very, very smart.
Yeah, saving that for the cat dash on Semiij's end. And look how slow this game is. Trades on for Rewind. Was looking for that forward 2, which has the extended range. Nothing's activated, but it's gone. And this is the hit that Semiij needed. Is it going to be enough damage? Doesn't look like it.
I don't know. Yeah, not quite. Maybe because the jump 1 scaling, but we're getting so close to chip here.
Oh my goodness! Dash up, low stab. That may have been on block.
What's the mix-up? Oh, nothing.
Amazing delay. Wake up and chasing down the back dash. We got
things that were the first time for this set. Actually, I think it was the first time in the day that we saw Blue Beetle go into trait. And so Rewind has just been completely traitless until right now. And also, we saw one of the first delayed wake-ups from Semiij out of this set to avoid that final mix-up once he finally got put in the corner. So smart.
And even that is scary against Blue Beetle because they have anti-delayed wake-up setups where they do that exact setup but float and then come down with a jump 3. And then you guess again.
But like I said, it was smart that it was the first time he did it. Now he's going to be watching for it, so we'll see how that goes in the tournament.
Really good backdash by Semiij on that second jump 3 to get him out of plus frames, which were on that 2-1 that Blue Beetle put out right there.
That's right there.
Oh,
jump 3.
Whoa!
He's frozen with the shield out! Oh!
Never seen a trade into the freeze like that. And another big combo here for Rewind. Is he going to get the restand? No, just casting out on the damage. That 2-1 1+3 string adds on so much damage to his combos, especially in trait. He's got the slam on
it. Oh man, that's a lot of damage.
Beautiful pickup, and he did that. I noticed that in his first game today, ending that exact combo the way he did with the shield, builds that extra bit of bar. That's what separates these top guys from us regulars.
Yeah, I mean, every little bit of meter counts. Oh, nice. Instant jump one into float. That's a very safe option.
And guess what that did as well? Build meter. And here we go.
Wait, I just gotta say, he just comboed off the trade from back two. Oh, wow. He must have, I guess he traded with a jab.
Semiij looking to shimmy him with that forward walk into the forward three, trying to catch him, going for the throw. Rewind not falling for it there, putting out a couple of forward twos of his own. It doesn't get whip punished by that Semiij back two. Please be careful, and what a trip guard.
And now all he needs is one little hit of chip, and that should be it. Yep, back two into whip. There was no avoiding that. He could have push blocked. I don't think he wanted to spend that resource at that point. He was back in.
Dead even here, 1-1. Semiij does have the position in his favor right now. And look at the reversal of the demo with a throw there. Rewind could have gotten clipped for that.
Scary. Oh no, this is going to be a good amount of damage. Oh wow, I like that. There was definitely one right there. Oh wow.
These guys are so hungry for the position. Like the battle for position is everything right now.
And I like that they both chose to escape at different points where they knew that they could either get the advantage or potentially get a punish.
Every time I see a Rewind forward dash, wait.
Scarab doesn't like you.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
I was gonna say, it takes a lot of cojones to dash forward to get out of something, because that's just asking yourself to get opened up by literally anything in the game.
But if you land it, then your opponent's like, oh crap, they're willing. Oh wow, two back twos. Oh! Oh, this is potential for a comeback. I'm surprised we didn't see a clash already. Oh, but there's,
This is going perfectly.
I am so blogging about this.
This is a really good position for Semiij. If he backs up and uses that interactable, he actually has, like, I don't know, he's got zoning to close out the game as Catwoman, which is insane to say. But right now, it's interesting. I mean, I want to know why Semiij is going in, and now he's getting opened up. Oh, trade!
That was a risky down one, and he gets him with the catch. He has found it, and he knows what to do.
Yes.
So smart.
But again, 2 games have been clutched out by just a raw cat dash, which is definitely one of Semiij's specialties for all time. Punishing with cat dash, catching things with it, he's the best.
Catching the approach with a projectile and utilizing the hit stun on it to throw the mix up. Really smart by everyone to recognize the spacing where Semiij was. In fact, he's perfectly spaced, keeping it safe with these down ones and the shield dash. And he can he can get away with down ones when you're respecting the follow-up.
Yeah, that was a beautiful whip punish.
4-2 is a hard knockdown. That's why they end that early with just that 4-2.
Yeah, it's weird because it's a launching string, but just one hit is a hard knockdown. So weird. All right, huge life lead by Rewind, trying to time this up to get to another game 5.
And looking so strong here early on. Again, these top players unfazed by what happened minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's just another one of the matches between these two. But there's a lot on the line.
Oh, beautiful whip on down one, but Semiij not getting the hit confirmed there in the cat dash. She's trying to push him ever so slightly to that corner. Both these guys, you know, the game plan is so similar. They're checking into special move that's safe, checking special move that's safe. They're building bar while they're doing it, and they're building their resources to explode at some point into some big damage.
Well, like you said, they both slow down the pace against each other because they're both incredibly good players at fundamentals and neutral. Like, if you whiff anything against either of these players, you're dead. It's just over.
Absolutely, and what that does, by the way, Semiij getting those forward dashes out of there to get out of the corner, so smart.
Yeah, I mean, especially when he's in a position like this where he's basically got to make some really hard reads to make a comeback. I mean, getting out of the corner is a huge start.
Yep, and he's got a full stick of butter here. One hit might be able to do the jump, and what a neutral jump, and beautiful use of the bar there by Rewind, the instant jump one. That is when you are just in the zone. When you get that
right after this, but keep moving forward. I mean, you're moving up to about $4,000. So, and then of course further and further up to the $40,000 main prize. So they want this, and they both could very easily take this entire tournament. But it's going to depend so much on this final game of this winners quarters set. Rewind versus Semiij. They're both, like you said, starting off so slow. They know that they can't mess up against each other. That's what happens when you have so much respect for like a teammate and a training partner.
It's very hard for them to open each other up, for one. And just so you know, Rewind got first hit in this game. He got first hit, and Semiij has gained more meter than him. that's how good these characters are at building bar.
Yeah, these might be like the top 2 like meter builders in almost the entire game.
Ooh, trying to actually punish that jump 2 attempt with the sweep, but Catwoman not falling onto the active frames of it, and this is still a good start by Rewind. Could have whip punished that, walked back a little too far before that 4-2 attempt, and could have had a whip punish there as well. Beautiful Beautiful down one there by Semiij. And throwing a down ones in the neutral against these characters aren't so scary. You know, he catches forward dash attempt. He knew he was out of the 4-2 range. That's the mind game that they're playing, guys. If you're watching from home and trying to keep up with what they're doing and why they're doing it,
Did he dodge that or did he backdash that? All I could see was the shield animation. But he definitely avoided that and got an amazing punish. I think it was a dodge.
He has been known to do that in this exact matchup. It's absolutely beautiful when he does. It's very rare because it recovers forever. So the shield bash is great on block, great on hit, but on whiff, there's its weakness.
He falls on his face like a fool. Oh, good block on the overhead, but it's caught. That is definitely the first life bar.
He's had a couple of big meter burn reads, and that's not something I'm used to seeing from Rewind. I guess he's trying to, you know, go for that RKO out of nowhere. On Semiij, it's worked.
Yeah. I mean, especially with a character where he's playing. No! That really needed to be a big punish. Still, with the throw, should be back into the corner here, and there's a little bit of life left. How much can he get off of this? Not a whole lot.
Luckily, he got that bar. That was a scary whip that he whiffed, and you know what? That kind of comes from walking backwards and trying to go instantly into a normal that may involve a forward or motion or down motion.
All right, so now this is match point for both players to see who moves on to winners semis into the last 4 players in winners.
The knockdown, nice delay wake up by Rewind to avoid that cross-up attempt, and looking to shimmy him there's Rewind because the walk speed of Catwoman so strong. Looking for a read on Rewind jumping in there as that instant jump 2 by Semiij and trying to forward dash. Finally getting burned for it.
Yeah,
it's never good enough.
Just gotta catch it sometimes, but there's so much meter on both sides. 3 apiece spent. Wow, no life gained or lost. And that means that we're potentially 1 combo away. This is not it.
What a conversion off that 4-2-3 that hit so far away and trying to break the armor, but the shield bash didn't come active.
You're freaking out the
He's saying, oh look, I can meter burn back 3, check you 2. And now no clash available for either player, no meter available for either player. Good corner positioning for Semiij, but he gets swept. And he's got to block here. He's got to block 100% correctly now. Oh, and gets caught backdashing again with that beautiful read that we've seen before from Rewind as he used the meter burn blast to win game 5.
I think that is exactly how